The masquerade was just walking. Shrine. They will now dash me $1. That was how I escaped dog bites. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is thelmaiyagba. If you're new here, you're welcome, and if you are a returning viewer, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for clicking on another video. So guys, today I'm going to be creating this look, and I'm going to be giving you guys a little story time on how I used to spend my Christmas when I was younger. I already did my base for this makeup, so I'm basically just going to be doing the eye look and the lips in this video. So if you are interested in seeing how I created this look, and if you also want to just hear my gist, listen to my story time, then go ahead and keep on watching. Hi guys, so to start off this Christmas look, I'm going to be using this Juvia's Space palette. I'm going to be using the orange color in this palette, this one right here. That's what I'll be using for my transition color. So guys, how are you going to be spending your Christmas this year? I'm spending mine at home. I'm not traveling to the village. I know some people are going to be traveling to their village this December, this Christmas. So let me know down in the comment section how you will be spending yours. I'm just going to be at home. It's going to be like almost like a regular day, because I'm going to be at home, maybe visit a couple of people, but I'll definitely go to church in the morning, like Christmas service, definitely. So let me know how you're going to be spending your Christmas. I remember some years back when I was like 5 years old or younger, I used to spend my Christmas in Anambra State, Nigeria. I used to travel with my family friends to their village. Why a Rivers girl would leave that stays in Rivers State, will leave Rivers State and go all the way to Anambra State, my dear, I don't know. I don't know, but towards the time when they want to travel, we'll just pack our things. I used to go with my mom, me and my mom will just pack our things and go to like my family friend's house. We'll probably sleep there a night before the day we're supposed to travel, and in the morning we used to go in like a bus. Everybody in the family, we used to go in a bus. We even used to go, they used to even take their dog with them, their family dog. They used to take it with them, and the dog would be with us in the bus. I remember us stopping like multiple times on the road because of the dog. The dog was always car sick, so we'll stop because the dog would like throw up sometimes in the bus. So we'll stop because of the dog, and then all of us would just go to Anambra State. I was very young, so I don't remember how the road was. I'm going to be using a little bit of black just to deepen my crease. So yes, we'll all go in the bus, travel to Anambra State. I remember like on our way there, when we like get to Anambra State like proper, we used to have like masquerades. Like, you know how you have police checkpoints, like when you're traveling by road, you know how you have all those police checkpoints. In Anambra State, they used to have masquerades as at different points. I don't know how to call it. I don't know what they call it, but they used to have masquerades at different points, just like the way you have police at different points. So by the time we're approaching these masquerades, what they used to tell us is that all the women in the bus, all the females in the bus will all like bow our heads down, because we were not allowed to look at the masquerades like from like close range. We're not allowed to look at masquerades from like close range, so we all like bow our heads down. Me, I didn't even know why they used to do it. I just used to follow them and bow my head down, and yeah, probably give them money. The masquerades and the people that are with them, they just give them money, just hail them. Forgot what exactly they used to say. Go na go. Just hail them and give them money, and then they'll let us pass. And then we'll do that for every masquerade point that we get to. So by the time we get to the village, everybody just unpacks. I think there was a general room for like girls, like one big room with like separate beds. I think so. Yeah. So everybody just unpacks, take your box upstairs to the girls' room. And I remember there was always never network. Always never. I remember that there was never network. Like I remember like my aunties, like my mom's friends and her sisters. They were all aunties, so I remember my aunties climbing to the topmost floor and like stretching their phones outside just to be able to get network. So I'll be taking this blue shade over here from the House of Tara eyeshadow palette in Margaret Apple. That's what I'm going to be using. I remember there used to be a bar in front of the house, like the compound. Like the bar was owned by a member of the family, so they used to serve ishewu. If you're an Igbo person, or if you're from Anambra State and you can like relate to what I'm saying, please let me know down in the comment section. So they used to serve ishewu, nkwobi, goat meat, pepper soup. They used to serve all those things with drinks, alcohol, beer basically, and people used to just come there every night. From like evening time, people just come there to chill. So yeah, we had a lot of I just got backs. We had a lot of them coming to that bar. So some of them knew my auntie, so they would normally call me and tell me, oh, come and greet this person. And I'll greet the person, and they'll probably tell me to sit with them and buy me a plate of pepper soup or something, and malt or Fanta or something. Definitely not alcohol. So after all of that cruise, they will now dash me $1. They will now give me $1, and I'll take the $1. There, $1 was like 100 and something naira. I'll take the $1 and run to my mother and say, Mommy, nobody gave me dollars. And she'd be like, hey, bring it. So my mom was saving the money for me. When someone gives me $1, I'll go and give it to my mom. She'll add it to the one that they've given me before. So I've normally come back with like $10. $10 then, that was like about 1,000 naira. So about that price. So I'll come home with dollars, come back to Port Harcourt with dollars. So it was later on, yeah, as I grew up, as I was growing up, that I found out that some of these people that claim to have just come back from the States, some of them have been in Lagos. Some of them have been in Lagos hustling, and when they want to come back to the village, they will now change their naira to dollar and say they've been abroad. You're not going to be dashing us $1. So yeah, I think I'm going to insert some pictures. I'm going to insert some of my pictures from when we were in Anambra State, when I spent Christmas there. So yeah, so we'll go for all these village events, but wherever you're going to, make sure that you do not encounter a masquerade. Yeah. When I used to hear avoid masquerades, I didn't know what they really meant until I saw it happen to somebody. So we were upstairs, like at the balcony upstairs, and I just saw one man begging the masquerade. The guy was begging the masquerade, you remove his shirt. The masquerade no agree. Because if masquerades catch you, yeah, if they meet you one-on-one, what they will do is that they will start flogging you. So this man was begging. This masquerade did not agree. The masquerade was gingering to flog him. The man removed trousers, removed shirt, removed singlet. It was very only boxers. Remove his scarf, everything. He was begging masquerade. The masquerade said lie, was flogging him. Was flogging him. The guy now did as if he was about to remove his boxers. All of us were like, eh? He now jumped fence. He ran and jumped fence. The masquerade actually tried to chase him, but with all that load that they are wearing, he could not jump the fence. So that was how that man escaped. So when I saw that in that day, I started becoming very scared of masquerades. One day, I went out with one of my aunties. I went out with one of them, my mom's friend's sister. I went out with her, and we were walking on the road like this. That road there's a diversion, right? There's the straight, and then there's a diversion. So we're walking, we're going to the salon, we're walking, and these masquerades, they always come with like the hype men. They always have boys that they work with that will be, what's the English word for this? They shall be using machetes to like scrape the ground, just shouting and gingering them, incantations, all of that. So we now heard shrine. This I'm talking about is machete. Just imagine it on the ground. Shrine. And we were like, huh? Next thing we saw masquerade. Jesus Christ. As far as I was, if you see the way we ran, if you see the way I believe my legs were touching my butt. They were touching my head. If you see the way we ran, we ran back to where we were coming from, because the masquerade was coming from the masquerade was coming from this direction and coming like towards us, and we were going like this. So we turned back. We ran like this, and the adults, me obviously I could not run as fast as the adults, so I actually slowed her down. She could not leave me, so I actually slowed her down a bit, but I knew I ran with all my might. I ran back home, and we ran inside the gate. We made it home. The masquerade did not chase us. The masquerade was just walking behind us. He didn't chase us. That was our luck. So we got home and we just closed the gate as per. You guys, there's masquerade coming, towards our house area. So nobody should go out except you want to encounter it. That's my only personal encounter with a masquerade. The other time was when we went to watch like football, like at the village field. We went to watch, everybody in the family, we went to watch football, and as I was there, you guys, I was just looking, because the field, the field is on the road. The field is by the road. You know how like secondary schools have like fields, and then there's a road. So everybody was by the road watching the ball, and I just kept on checking masquerade. It was after the football, after the match, that the masquerade now came. You see the way I ran to the car. I ran to the car. I don't want to hear that masquerade flogged me. There was one other time that we went to visit somebody. We all went, like the entire family, went to visit somebody. And we went in a car, but the car could not come back to pick us up. So we had to walk home. You know how village is now. Everybody can walk to everybody's house. So we had to walk home, and we didn't want to take the major road because we were most likely to encounter masquerades on the major road. So we decided to take like a bush track. You know what they call Nkoro road. Yeah, that's what we decided to take. So we were walking, and the track is very small, so we were literally on a straight line, and we were walking, and the mother, my family friend's mother, was one in front, because she's the mother. She was in front, so she saw the masquerade first. She just saw the cloth of the masquerade, and she stopped. Everybody stopped, and we're like, hey, masquerade. Where did we start running back from? Where? So only for us to find out that the masquerade was changing, as in he was moving his masquerade attire and coming back to normal human being. And we were like, masquerade, you come on your clothes. You change clothes. And the man was laughing. He was like, that we should pass, so I beg that he has closed work for the day. Can you imagine? So luckily that one was closing work for the day. So we got home safely. I'll be lining my eyes with the e.l.f. liquid eyeliner, black liquid eyeliner, jet black. I'll be using the Zara Lightning mascara in black. Then I decided to spice up the look by adding glitter, so I'm going to be using this blue glitter here. So spending Christmas Day is to be fun. I remember when one time after that day, man, I became scared of dogs. I don't think I was scared of dogs until that day. I was sweeping the girls' room and I was alone. Everybody was outside, downstairs, outside, and I was sweeping it. And God, this glitter should not drop on my face. And the dog came in, like it came into the room, and I was sweeping. So I was like, "Shoo, get out, leave this environment." And the dog refused to hear, and I used the broom to like try to like scare it off. He left and then he came back again, and I was like, what's doing this one? And now I can't remember exactly whether I used the rope to hit, if I actually hit the dog, or I was very close to hitting it with the broom. I don't know why I was so comfortable doing that with the dog, and I was alone. So after I did that, the dog was now angry. You know when the dog's not like, so when your dog is angry, like it doesn't bark out loud, but it's just that I don't know how to do it. I'm like, wow, it sounded like a sheep. Well, she made that noise, and I knew that the dog was angry. Threw the broom on the floor, and I started to walk out of the room. I didn't run. Thankfully, I had sense not to run. I didn't run, so I left the room, and this dog was following me. The dog was following me. I don't even know whether he wanted to bite me. I don't think he wanted to bite me. I think he just wanted to scare me because he knew I was a child. And if he bit me, if he wanted to bite me, he could have. He could have. I wasn't running though, I was walking, and he was just walking behind me. So, luckily for me, before I got to the staircase, I saw one adult, and I ran to her, and I was like, the dog wants to bite me. And then she chased the dog away, and she was like, what did I do? I told her what I did with the broom. And she was like, don't ever try that. Like, if I wasn't here now, this dog could have actually beat you. I was like, she was like, don't worry, don't sweep the room again. Go downstairs where everybody is. And that was how I escaped dog bites. So guys, spending Christmas Day used to be so much fun. So much fun actually. So if you enjoyed this video, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet subscribed. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.